Hello, IK here. Welcome to Why AI Struggles as a Teacher. After a long and detailed conversation about my app analyzer, the language model ChatGPT generated the image above as a summary of our mutual understanding. Mutual understanding, it means I said something, artificial said, yes, you are okay, and artificial says something, and etc. We understand mutual understanding, but from that understanding, artificial said, okay, I offer you, would you like animate our conversation? And here, yes, I said, yes, okay, for my student. Look at now. It is complete catastrophe of explanation. I not understand nothing from this. Nothing. To be honest, I don't understand anything from this image. Absolutely nothing. I can only guess what my students might interpret from it. I shared my thoughts and tried to explain my goals. And the AI responded with this slide, which I accepted as its second attempt. Accepted, for example, uh, how AI is a catastrophic teacher. Look at now, AI agent architecture. What is it? What is it? What I know here in this article about, what I know in my application about AI agent architecture. Agent architecture, AI agent, your app analyzer, AI agent architecture. And look at now, user prompt. User prompt is text. AI agent convert text in SQL, and I have back SQL go to database, and I have back to respond. Result was on the screen in front end. Start from front end, end with the front end user interface. It is better, but what is it about AI agent architecture? It is agent AI agent is here only one point, one node in a network, or it is represented with one function, generate content, and that function communicate with other function. Despite my efforts to explain the app's goals and logic, this visual summary completely misses the point. Here is my explanation. I use LLM in my app analyzer. Okay, instead of some glamorous AI agent architecture, I said I use LLM in my app analyzer. Data flow instead of AI agent architecture. Data flow. UI prompt. Call server endpoint. Server endpoint. Call generate SQL from Vertex parameter user prompt. Generate SQL call get database schema function. That get database schema return result call return. Return to generate SQL from Vertex result of here we have always we have in data flow calling function and called function. Calling function, call function. Call function, return to calling function. Return, what return? Return result. After that, generate SQL, call model generate content prompt. Model generate content prompt. Model point. We call function generate content with parameter prompt. And in this prompt, we have now schema. But about that, we can talk in a next leverage. It is one look at on the data flow from air, for example. Okay, generate the model generate content, return. It was called, now is return to generate SQL from Vertex. What return? Return SQL, clear SQL. Nothing more, nothing less. And generate SQL here, return server.js, because was calling server.js have been calling generate content, and has been calling generate SQL. Now generate SQL return server.js endpoint, and server.js response. It is hypertext transfer, the request response. I don't say calling and return, but client server hypertext transfer protocol request and response. Server.js response UI, and we see on the screen what we want to see. Data flow is always from one function to another and back. In this case, one of the functions is a method of LLM Gemini model 1.5 Flash, and that's all there is to AI here. It is one function here. It is positioned as one function, but that one function is of AI, and AI is here smart. AI can convert text to SQL, and okay, of course, need a schema of database and need some instructions, and of course need the original prompt. If we want, back to topic, if we want to talk about architecture, it can only be about the architecture of my app analyzer, not architecture about AI. Data flow and architecture are always synonyms. ChatGPT throws, it is like we said, people go through some building is synonym with the architecture of that building. ChatGPT throws around terms like agent, model, LLM, orchestration, agentic, shot, architecture, etc. But in my explanation, first principle always come first, with clarity and detail on the front line. The third attempt by ChatGPT is the worst so far. Again, AI agent architecture. AI cannot have ID that can call it data flow, for example. We'll see why. Here is use prompt AI agent from UI, but here is a database, but how connect all that? It is impossible. Why is AI a catastrophe as a teacher? Why? Because of the meaning of the word cognitive. Definition of cognitive. It is definition what give me ChatGPT. Cognitive refers to mental processes related to knowing, understanding, learning, and remembering. It comes from the Latin cognoscere, meaning to know. Meaning to know. AI has no mental process. Has no mental processes. AI only works with the tokens and statistics. Tokens and statistics. Predicting which token most likely comes after another. It's all in this article, and you see some, for example, dots, what sign you that artificial write text here in this, but not. I write text and I ask strictly correct what I said. And nothing changed. But you see, artificial, and I control it, but before I delete it, but it is not important. If I said strictly, artificial think that it is this dots dash means this, it is correct, but for me not. I don't use it, but I didn't delete it, and never mind for me, because text is really very correct, as I said, to be correct. I said, because I don't worry about grammar. I'm worried about understanding. Do you understand? But do you understand? And do you see that I write it, not artificial? I hope it is very visible that this text I writing. But to have a catastrophic error or type failure, it is not, nobody like it during reading. And before of that, I strictly ask grammar correct only, or correct type failure only. And the response of AI is satisfy me when I said like that. I spoke about that my student can write also, can use artificial, but idea and the topic and words must be of them and not artificial. Okay. Thank you for watching this video.